Hello everyone, welcome to Phasmophobia. So we've gotten about halfway through October now, definitely halfway through. So now that we've gotten a little bit more used to the blood moon, I want to start doing some longer videos. So today we're going to go for 2 perfect games, and we're going to start here on Willow. So I'm still on Nightmare, let's check. Need to repel, motion sensor, and then 2 unique sounds. So I'm still in the mood to try and get perfect games here on Nightmare. I don't know why I'm really just in the mood for just doing perfect games right now. Still feel like maybe that's the best way to just learn the game, and I've not ever really played Nightmare and done all the media stuff, so it's a great way to start doing all the most complicated stuff together with a blood moon. Now, I do see you. I'm gonna leave that be for now. Oh, okay. I was gonna mention that yes, since I'm going for a perfect game, I'm gonna have to look for a bone. So with these totems and everything, yeah, I mentioned this last time, photos are easy, but I do want to mention that photos and all that other stuff is not exactly what I'm focused on. I'm still going with that strategy. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I don't get caught off guard. I'm gonna try and get all these other totems as well, but I'm just trying to focus on the ghost first. And I also remember last time I didn't grab all these for the points, so I need to remember at the end of the game, just grab a smudge and go around looking for them. We got one hiding spot here. I'm just afraid that that ghost hasn't done anything yet. Last time we walked into a small map, things started going right away. Actually, let's just maybe check out with the EMF. Is anyone here? Okay. That was this way, right? Sometimes I have a hard time telling. I think that was actually maybe in the bathroom here. I'll waste my sprint getting over here. Okay, see, I am so bad at telling directions. Are you back here again? Maybe that was just like in the basement. It did sound a little muffled. Okay, well, we have one here. We are dealing with a little smaller of a map than Grafton. The candle behind that teddy bear. Oh, okay, one here. So yes, I am still trying to get as many points for the event, so I will try to remember to do that. That last Grafton game, I just went so far with it, by the end of it I totally just forgot about the actual totems. Okay, so we heard one thing. We didn't see the breaker in there, right? Didn't really look. I was too distracted by the totem. Are you down? Oh my god, that shadow. I thought that was a ghost. Let me look. It's a Raymond. Raymond, were you making noise down here? So if you're not down here, then whatever I heard. Oh. Okay, I did hear something weird. This is something I've never really had happen on this map. He teleported the ball down here? I don't think there's a basketball down here normally. I think that came from one of the bedrooms. So maybe he is back in the boys' bedroom like I thought. So I don't know how on earth that got back there. I don't know. Next time I play Willow, I'm gonna have to look and see if there's a ball that starts down here. But how did it teleport down here? I could understand, like, sometimes it'll throw a ball down the stairs. And the door was closed. How did it end up over there? Okay, let me hit the breaker. I'm still having the same, oh god, same problems of, oh, here's another one, of not staying in the light. And of course, there's no hiding spot down here. So something I did kind of think of doing was using my headlamp instead of the flashlight. Maybe we'll try that on Grafton. Well, I was also kind of thinking about how you could just speed run doing the objectives. Okay, yeah, you're luring me back here again. Maybe I should just focus on this a little bit. Let me just get this photo. Okay, yeah, I kind of knew you were around here. I guess I was right with my initial prediction. You do not like your shoes. Okay, I guess I'm going to be relying on the hiding spot and the garage and any kind of looping opportunities out here. Let's just go ahead. Maybe bring in more stuff. Let me look at photos. Yeah, see, only one more photo is needed. So at least that won't be too much of a challenge with the totems. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay, setup event. Let me just get out of here. I'm gonna start getting some evidence, hopefully. I gotta remember we're only gonna get 2. Well, I've actually done it. I have the tier 3 tripod. We're gonna get this set up. Maybe actually use the truck and look, see if I can actually move the tripod around, which I've never done yet. I finally had enough funds saved up from just being max level, so I guess it finally goes to the tripod. Tier 3 tripod was only 3,000 as well, so it really wasn't that expensive. But see how much... oh, and there's an orb, I think. Maybe? See, it doesn't always give it to you. But okay, ghost orb could be a mimic, so maybe we gotta look for a lot of evidence here just to make sure we don't get that extra mimic evidence. Put the book down. Oh god. Film, please. Okay. At least it's a lot easier to see where the camera is when you have a tripod. I'm gonna let you just stand there, friend. I really kind of want to try putting it on the ceiling again, but it's only gonna work on certain maps. Whoa, I don't think I just saw dots. Okay, it's not the greatest position. Okay, we just got a translucent ghost, but can grab this, get a nice photo. I'm gonna stand back. I don't have anything else. I can't like talk to him. No, there's no reason to film him again. I'm gonna try putting the camera maybe back here. I want to put it somewhere where I can pan it left and right. That looks perfect. Now let's also try and get the dots somewhere useful. I'm gonna put it back in this corner. I also am just kind of banking on having sanity right now. Good. We haven't gotten ghost evented until those two. So maybe now I'm draining sanity a bit more. So maybe next time I should take sanity. But if we have... oh god. Okay. There's nothing else I can do. Let me see if I can leave if he doesn't hunt. I'm gonna run in here and close the door so he doesn't see me. But I'm gonna do what I said. Let's go back to the truck and look at the camera for a little bit. I want to learn this. This is one of the things from the Chronicle update I have just not gotten to yet. But since we have all the upgrades of the tier 3, I should be able to... ooh. Okay. So I'm not even pressing it, it just keeps going. How do I get it to stop panning though? Oh god. How do I get it to stop? It's just gonna keep going. Oh boy, maybe I just... no. Okay, problems. There's no pause on the pan. How do I get it to stop? I'm just mashing buttons. How do you get it to stop? It's just gonna keep spinning. Okay, maybe... oh. Oh, there we go. You just have to hit over here then. I feel like there should be like a pause. Once you hit it, the panning, there should be like a pause, but either way, there is a way of stopping it, thankfully. Alright, in those shenanigans, I have not seen anything happen. I need to have the record button on while I'm trying to find something. Maybe this ghost doesn't want to do much. I'm going to try and position it right here. Okay, that is really fun. I have somewhat of an excuse to actually come back and sit in the truck a little bit. But, oh, that's a... it looks like the book on the ground, but the book... did he toss the book down there? What is that? I think the book is right here. But it looks like there's something thrown. It looks like an open book down there. But he wouldn't have thrown it unless he closed it. Okay, well, we've been here long enough. I don't think there's going to be an event or anything, but I was hoping for dots or something. Well, at least we figured that out. I guess I was just... even if it wasn't a Goryo, we still could have had a chance of seeing dots in here, so I guess that's something I can safely do, is sit here and wait for dots. But I think I've sat here long enough. I'm going to take 1 sanity. I don't really know how much I have, but just so I have something to maybe give me a little bit more time in there. I'm not bringing in any hunt prevention stuff or smudges or crucifixes, so I just want to have maybe a little bit more sanity. Thought we were getting insta-hunted. So is the breaker on? It actually still is. Okay, I was gonna say, have we gotten any evidence? Oh no, 6 degrees? I think you don't like this room anymore. Oh, well. Maybe it's just... I was gonna say maybe it's just really warm. But I think you jumped ship and now you're over here. I don't like that. Okay. So much for taking sanity to save me. At least I got away. Where did he start from? I couldn't even really tell. So of course, we do have ghost orbs. I forgot. But because we got ghost orbs, I kind of just thought it was Mimic. Doesn't seem to be... Okay, for a Blood Moon Ghost, that seems a little faster than normal. I mean, I've heard you know, when they had that Tanglewood game, I was kind of getting used to the ghost speed. I don't think it saw me. I don't think I got any objectives there either. And turn this back on. Okay, you were definitely throwing stuff around in here. Well, oh, okay, this is a perfect time to check doors after a hunt, which I don't normally do. I'm gonna drop my stuff down here because I don't exactly know what the ghost room is. Let's try and just drop everything around in one spot. Maybe if the ghost roams through here, it'll still write. But right now, the ghost seems to be in between two rooms. So let's go get a smudge or maybe a crucifix. I'm gonna wait for the ghost to maybe make its room colder. So let me just get some more, maybe now hunt prevention stuff. Maybe a crucifix, a smudge, and maybe a salt. Alright, I'm bringing in the salt for two reasons. One, to help save me during a hunt, but also I do want to start checking for UV. Now is the breaker out? Okay, it definitely is, because okay, another thing I was going to say is, I didn't want to take my sanity. I have 3 more things, and I could just take all of them, which at this point might be a good idea, just so I have some time in here. I like how I dropped my crucifix over there. Does sound... Could it be a... It's not a Revenant. It's not a Raichu, because it would have sped up. It's been 1 speed. It seems faster. Maybe it's a Huntu? Doesn't help. And we only have 1 evidence. Also doesn't help that I'm now just working with, like, no sanity. Let me... Again... Just drop my stuff here. Okay. I'm gonna smudge you. There. Please give me a moment to do something. I'm gonna try and keep track of everything. You didn't make your favorite... Oh my god, you are spending enough time in here. Okay, this is gotta be your favorite room now. Part of me wants to put salt down. I'm gonna try and save 1 salt. Try and keep that there. Have this on me. Boy, nothing else really helps. I can look for Okay, finally. I can't take photos of that. Banshee. Oh, maybe it is Hantu, because it seemed like a different speed. Okay, where did you just go? I can follow your footprints back in there. Apparently, okay. Now you're doing stuff out here. I don't think this is going to be a Mimic. It's not going down to freezing. UV is 1. It would be freezing or Spirit Box, so I do kind of need to look for Spirit Box. Are you here?
It ain't close to it.
Oh my god, it is a Mimic. Whatever. You cannot trick me this time, Mimic. Where are you? Are you here?
I'm far from there.
Good. Okay. We actually have something figured out. I kind of want to hit the breaker. Where's that crucifix? I think I left it back here. This crucifix should give me enough time. Please just cover this whole room. I'm gonna go hit the breaker. And then maybe while I go down here, I'll be trying to figure out what the hell else I need to do there. So even though I wasn't really caring about media, we do have photos done and we have a little bit of videos. So we still have some work to do. So it was different speeds, and I didn't think it was a Hantu. If it was a Hantu, it would have been really fast or really slow. So who knows what it's been mimicking. Get the breaker back on. So finally we've gotten to the next stage of this. I'm gonna kind of sit down here for a minute. Still need to repel, motion sensor. So maybe now, I'm gonna just go in, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take the 3 things of sanity. Please don't be hunting. I'm gonna take the 3 things of sanity, and with whatever sanity I have left, I'm gonna try and work on the rest of these objectives and the media. And I wonder if that crucifix burned up. I guess it didn't because the lights are on. Alright, with those 3, hopefully, I know it's nightmare, so I should be at 75 sanity. Let's get this light on. So I'm not leaving anything behind, and we can run right back on in here, which is nice. Can't film that. Can I maybe get that on recording? Somehow, I guess I technically did. Door moved, orbs, translucent ghost. So your orbs in here, that's the thing. With a mimic, the orbs are going to follow what room the mimic's in. So, see, we just kind of saw one appear and disappear. I wonder if the ghost is just kind of walking in and out of the room. We know the ghost orbs are over here. Alright, so let's do the video stuff first. I'm not going to drop that just yet. I have a motion sensor, don't I? I'm going to take this off the tripod for now. Let's set up everything. Don't want to film the door moved. I guess I could film... I don't think I have an object thrown yet. Here's 3 things. So I'm just going to try and see how crazy this ghost is. Maybe it's calmed down now that I've taken sanity. It's Raymond. Raymond, give us a sign. Okay, I'm going to take this over here for now. Raymond has not left the room, though. And if he does try to leave, he's going to turn right back around. Raymond, give us a sign. I'm really afraid to ask for a sign right now. Raymond? Wow, maybe taking the sanity. No, I let go of it because I didn't expect both of them. That's the thing, though. I heard those footsteps. Yes, you did get turned right back around. I'm so confused. Sometimes the audio in this game, I need them to do an overhaul in the audio because it sounded like he was out here, but he was back there. Maybe I just need to get my ears checked. Alright, though. That's everything I need, video-wise. So I do have this in here. Let's get that burning again. I don't need the video, so we'll just set that back here. It does look a lot more professional to have a tripod, so I've kind of been missing that. Makes it feel a lot more like you're a ghost hunter when you have a camera set on a tripod. Is that an event? Okay, yeah, I do have a crucifix. Dude, what are you doing to me? I have a crucifix. I should just go get a smudge and try and spend a little bit more time in here. I need to get more smudges in here so that way when we do the final run through we can get all the totems. So also, let me walk outside. I don't want to just get hunted. But we do need to repel, and then 2 sounds with the sound recorder. So let's get this done. Yeah, there's nothing else I need than these 3 smudges. So, I'm gonna use everything to my advantage here. I don't want to sprint. I don't know what my sanity is. After all those events, it's probably not much. Why did you have to kick the breaker again? I guess we're just gonna keep going in the dark. I'm gonna put 1 back here just for safety, and also I need a little bit of room. Maybe I'll put both back here and just have 1 on me. Well, I need to be able to run away from the ghost to grab them so I don't die instantly. You had not. So what? Oh, I didn't. I thought maybe I'd gotten the event. I think that has been burned up maybe once. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks a little burnt or bent. So, Bunny's over on the floor. Raymond, can you give us a sign? I turn on the light. I think it already is on. Here we go again. That's gotta be a moon, right? I think there are 4 types. Groan. Moan, groan, whatever. I would love to go get the breaker back on. Oh, are you here?
I'm behind.
I forgot about that. Perfect. You hunting? I heard noises. Maybe I'm hearing the radio. Okay, look at that. All media. We got the bone. The only thing else is the incense. Turn that off, please. I don't know if this has 1 more use. But I'm gonna just take it all the way back here. Grab 2 of my smudges. I don't know if I should just have all of them on me. Maybe I should. But now all we have to do is repel. So here's actually what I'm gonna do. Drop 1 here. I'm gonna grab my flashlight so I can actually see. But I think while we go and get all these totems, we're gonna try and get the last objective done. So I do have 2 smudges, plus I can run out and grab the one on the island. But let's see if Raymond hunts while I go in here and grab his totem. No matter what, our sanity should be gone at this point. While I'm in the basement here, I am gonna turn the breaker back on. I really wonder how that ball got down here. I need to investigate a bit more. I know he teleported it, but I didn't know they could teleport. Oh, he broke the light, but there was no light in his room. I'm gonna investigate that when we go back up. But I know that was that one. Was there another one in here? No, but God, he's been throwing stuff even down in here. Yeah, I just didn't realize they could teleport balls to different rooms. I mean, they can do that with the bunnies too, and the stuffed animals. Okay, here he comes. Seems a little faster, but who knows what this mimic actually is. Okay, there's one smudge. So, there wasn't a totem in here, was there? No. I'm gonna pick up my other one and just keep going with this. Actually, he seems to have slowed down enough. Oh, there's, speaking of the bunnies being teleported. Oh God. Yep, too slow. Alright, I think that's actually it. Oh, that was the fire going out. Still not used to the tier 3 fire sound. Alright, so there's every totem. Now, I did actually do it while it was chasing. Now let's just see what happens if we keep forcing this mimic to hunt though. I have, I believe, 2 more, right? Yes, I just want to make sure I haven't used up one of them without realizing. But you broke this light out. So, I swear this light was up. Okay, it must have turned the breaker back on, because I know I looked at that and it was up and the light was off. Alright, Raymond, I don't have much else to do with you, but I do want to smudge. I do like using up my smudges. I wish I could get this main light on. Also want to just see what we get for the next hunt. It's fun messing with the mythic and seeing what you get. Well, we know we got Ghost Orb, Spirit Box, and the UV. So that's why I'm finally learning the mimic evidence. Oh, I was gonna say, is there some way we could force this hunt? And of course there is. Let's go grab this music box. It's amazing how these ghosts are so crazy you don't even need the first item. Now what's probably gonna happen is it's just gonna like close instantly because I don't have any sanity. But I'm gonna try and use it close enough to the ghost where it hunts. But it might kill me. Okay, he just ignored me entirely. Oh God. Oh God, he's super fast though. Alright, I have one more smudge. I'm gonna turn off my light. Okay, smudge here. I wanted to close the door, but I'm just gonna keep going. What is this mimic though? Is he gonna slow down the Revenant? I don't think so. God, I really don't know what it would be mimicking. Could have been this Raizu sped up. It's not slowing down. It could have been a Hantu, but Hantu I think would have slowed down if it went. It would have been slow in any warm room. I think it's Raizu, but it's still pretty fast down there. Wow. Well, either way, I think we've done good here. I think it's time to move on to the next map. So we at least survived one cursed hunt. I mean, I guess we haven't survived it yet. Okay, let's get out of here. And there, see? Even against a mimic, I can at least prove that I can survive a little bit. Alright, look at our book one last time. Yeah, that's definitely a mimic just by the way it was behaving. I don't know what that was. It must have been a Raizu that fast. Because I don't, or it's just a Fae that it was like not, maybe it was a really young Fae. Either way, we got everything. Let's see what we get for this perfect game. It's not been hard looking for the bone at least. So next up though is Grafton. So we might have to look for the bone there. But I still, there we go. I still like playing Grafton. 33 points. I like getting at least 30 points per game. There's 100 daily and then nice 200 bonus as well. So it's a nice getting that 4 times multiplier as well for Nightmare. But also, abilities used 21, so it changed 21 times, 145 interactions, 2 favorite room changes, 10 events, and then 4 hunts. Okay, well there's a good Nightmare game. Now let's take our tripod and all of that experience and continue on to Grafton. Alright, here we are, back at the new Grafton. So this time I did mention we might go in with a different setup, but for now, with these nightmare games, I'm just going to go in with my normal setup. When I want to speedrun some of these event points, the Crimson Eye points, or Crimson points, whatever they call them, I might do a little bit of a different strategy. But for now, we're going to keep going with the normal strategy. Peter Johnson, I thought that said Peter Jackson. Prevent a hunt, witness event, and then 3 photos. So, don't really have, that's the thing about nightmares. I can't figure out where the breaker is. And also, I do have some knowledge of these hiding spots. I have learned some of them. But okay. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did turn down the sound because of the rain. Alright, I turned that one light on. I'm gonna just do a little bit of a walkthrough. Take a peek. Try and listen. But I am gonna go straight to where I know the breaker could be. Now, I gotta remember, this map has an island. And an island can be one of the most powerful things in this map, or in this game, just to loop the ghost. And no, this is not an open hiding spot. That's one I really want to use. I've not even really used a lot of hiding spots other than the one upstairs. That's obviously my favorite. But, I mean, I've not done a lot of hiding on the first floor. So maybe that'll change in this time. But I need a ghost on the second floor to give me an excuse to run down to the first floor. That's usually how I end up playing these things. I thought I heard something. Oh, if it's right on top of me, then I think it was this. I'm gonna take a photo of the EMF. I almost took a photo. I wanted to take a photo of that. Still got my old school brain going. But, are you gonna be a foyer ghost? I mean, maybe a foyer ghost could push me back here. I have... Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, that's the bone. I thought that was something thrown. Okay, there we go. See, that's why it's so important to just go through with this photo camera to begin with. Okay, well, if I don't need the bone, I know there's not going to be a hiding spot back there. Let me just check. Oh, okay, it is tarot cards. I almost didn't look at that. Well, maybe at the end we'll play with the tarot cards. Now, no, I didn't see a moon over there, and I think I would have heard it. Was that? That wasn't in this room, was it? Oh, no, it wasn't in this room. Maybe. Oh god, it says it's behind me now. What the hell? What? Is that right? What is going on with this? It's... What? Maybe it is just through the wall and doesn't know how to get me there. I don't know. Maybe it was like in a spot I couldn't get to. That was the weirdest thing. Okay, let's not panic. I think it is out. Oh god, I thought that was a ribcage again. Okay, I'm panicking. We don't even have the breaker on. But it does seem to be a foyer ghost, which kind of sucks because of the rain. But if I can run upstairs, that'll be alright. I'm gonna get some of these lights on. I do love the breaker locations in this map. It's just these two, and they're pretty decent enough locations. There's a moon back here, and my favorite hiding spot is open. It's actually kind of hard to hear those moons since I turned it down, so I may have missed one around, but I will do a walkthrough at the very end. So there's our easy 4 photos. I want to just run up here. Look at the cool blood moon. Also this one. So there's another totem. And no, another hiding spot I do like is destroyed. So you can come up here and loop, but that's about it. Now I saw this one spot. You could kind of tuck in here and hide, but you'd have to get really lucky if the ghost doesn't go all the way around. Well, seems we have our setup here. Ghost on the first floor. Got my favorite hiding spot. This is like my favorite spot in the building right here. It's where I make all my strategic plays. We already know. Oh my god. I can almost reach that. This is open though, correct? Yes. This is a hiding spot I like. I've never used it, but I like the idea of you have to go all the way around and get in there. So if the ghost walks in as you're going in there, you're screwed. Although last game, as we saw on Grafton, you can just run into one of these closets as the ghost is just standing right in the room and somehow he didn't see me. Still don't understand that one. Alright, the last thing I'm going to do though, just run over here and see. Yeah, no hiding spot, but there is a moon. So, that's another. You could hide back in that little corner. I like unconventional hiding spots like that. But let's focus on this game. Shouldn't be running. Now, I've had foyer ghosts around here, and there's every chance that it just changes its favorite room anyway. But yeah, there's my breath. Tell you what, let's just go get stuff to work with. So when I grab all this equipment, I need to get in here and drop all of it. Something that's been kind of happening is I'll bring in my equipment, and then I won't just get all of it. Oh, okay. All of it down right away, thank you. So I'm gonna drop this, put the book down immediately, and then try and get this dots somewhere set up that covers most of this room. Oh my god, did you see that shadow? That was awful. Alright, now sanity seems to be just disappearing. If he doesn't hunt on the stairs, I'll be able to run up the stairs. Okay, just like that. Yeah, so these blood moon ghosts don't mess around, especially when you take one of the totems. I know that's what I've been doing, is taking one just to try and get things to go crazy from the beginning of the game. Did get the free mist form though, but maybe I should go back and take sanity. But I mean, I might already be down to 0, so I'd have to take all of it anyway. Let's just keep, you know, keep with the challenge. Keep playing with low sanity. I don't mind trying to deal with these hunts. It's just when a ghost wants to chain hunt, and that's all it wants to do. But we have the perfect setup that I enjoy. Let me check for orbs. Oh god. The lights are already out here. I think they would just be like right in here. I'm not even, I want to ask for a sign, but I'm not even going to. I do not need to agitate this ghost any more than it already is. I didn't know what was happening. I thought it may have been an event. Okay. Well, here we go. We're seeming to have a repeat. This is what happens when you just kind of go down to low or 0 sanity. So maybe I'll just go outside, take all the sanity I can, and then from there, when we drain sanity. Oh my god, it's so fast. It's faster than it was before. It's very hard to tell because I'm barely used to the normal speeds, so let alone Blood Moon speeds changing everything. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, just so I have some time. We've survived a couple hunts. Just so I have time to do something in here, I'm gonna go take my sanity, bring in more equipment. So of course I was able to take all 4, so yeah, I must have just gone right down to 0 sanity. So since we've survived, not avoided, a couple hunts, let's just take sanity. Now we don't have any more. I don't like this temperature range. Have you already moved? Maybe you're just roaming, because some of these other rooms are kind of... This room is not as cold as it should be. Alright, talking about getting my stuff down just so it's not in my inventory. But leave all my stuff here. Maybe we'll turn that on. Now, I did bring in the UV, but no salt, just to get everything in here. I don't know. Hearing other things. Oh, here we go. That's nice. See, I gotta play with some of this stuff differently. I don't do this normally, just go looking around. See, that's the strategy though, is when a ghost hunts, you need to grab that UV and check some of these doors. Okay, let me actually put that in the book. I wasn't expecting to find UV, and we actually did stumble into it. So I also just kind of did that so we could get all the evidence in here. Oh god. Look at what's going on with the lighting there. Okay, we'll just put that away. Well, are you here? I don't like where that dots is. Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you even here? We do have the lights off, yeah. Oh god. There's a can. Are you over here? Are you friendly? Please, give me something. We do have UV. I didn't see ghost orbs. I'm not down to freezing. Freezing is going to be a hard thing to get through, even if it is. Yeah, this is why I thought it changed its favorite room. Oh, maybe it changed its favorite room back here. I didn't check. There we go. Alright. I don't mind us getting pushed back there. Let me just drop whatever I have, which is one thing. I'm going to turn on this light just so we can see around. I'm going to take all my stuff. I still need a photo, right? Oh god, what's happening? I'll look at my book later. Here. Just to make things easy. I'm going to try and just really quickly Move all my stuff in here. Is that a hunt? What's going on? See the lights flashing? It's very hard to hear with the rain, so that's why I gotta really pay attention for a hunt. I'm only gonna see orbs in the dark. I swear I hear footsteps, man. There's a breaker. Okay, I'm getting way too paranoid. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put down all my stuff in here, and then I think I'm gonna leave. I really want to smudge. So you didn't turn off the breaker. I think, oh, you turned off this light. Okay, that's why these lights just kind of sound like the breaker to me, but it was this light. Okay, I don't know. I'm just too afraid. I'm paranoid about my sanity. So, we're probably still good. I just took all my sanity and nothing's really happened. But we got all the evidence stuff, all my equipment in there. Let me see. What do we have? Okay, witness event, 3 unique photos per event. Okay, I'll grab the crucifix, grab a smudge, and then we already know it's UV. Oh, we could get a photo of UV, so that's going to be something I'll come back to. Well, let's get the crucifix in there. I want to smudge in there for my own safety. And maybe we'll get some video of stuff and or audio. And of course, I'm not really bringing in anything to record with. I wanted something for safety, so I guess I could have put the smudge away. But with these ghosts being fast, I don't trust it. This is why I waste all my sprint trying to get back here. And what are you doing, man? Here, I'm gonna put this on this side just so we have a bit more coverage on our escape route. I have my smudge on me. I like putting this book on this corner. Are you here? Maybe you want to give me a quick voice phenomenon? I didn't see orbs in the 2 seconds I kind of looked for them. I am going to just kind of keep all my stuff on the floor here. But if you don't pick a room, I don't know. I don't think it's going to go to freezing. So the one thing we have is UV. Let me try and talk to him. I do have my smudge, right? As long as I have my smudge, I don't mind going in the dark. But are you here? But with all the candles, it's still not really that dark. Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close?
Left.
Okay, that actually worked. God, I was kind of just joking at that point. Okay, let's try and retreat. I'm still just so terrified right now. So with those two, it's Phantom, Poltergeist, or Mimic. Let's just make sure we don't have a orb. Oh god. Tripod, please. I think I saw the ghost. Because the thing popped up for a second. Okay, this ghost is going mad now. Are you back here? I don't even know this ghost's names. Peter Johnson. Peter, are you here? And you were throwing stuff? But of course I missed it. You did also move into another room with rain coming in. Oh, there's an object thrown. Alright, I know I said I wanted to have structure here. I guess should be, well, okay, if it's... I was gonna say, if this is a mimic, we need to look for freezing and, well, ghost orbs mainly, because spirit box and UV can be mimic. But if there's no ghost orbs, then that is what we're looking at. Oh god. I think I have confirmed that right now this is the room, and also I'm confirming that the ghost is in this room. We're not seeing orbs anywhere. So maybe that spirit box wasn't as big of a coincidence. Well, I guess that definitely is one of the two evidence, because the ghost or the mimic would have ghost orbs anyway. So from that last game, it did have spirit box because it was a mimic, which makes sense. Okay, as long as we're not seeing ghost orbs, though, I'm gonna put this back on the tripod, because it doesn't even matter if I aim that, because I can turn it when I go back to the truck. Okay, if we're not gonna get attacked, I do have an idea of one thing I can try. Oh god, he doesn't want to talk to me. Are you here?
He's here.
Okay, record please. Are you here? Are you friendly? You want to talk to me? Please? There's a crucifix right here, so you can't hunt. Let's not hunt. Oh my god, that is terrifying. You know, something I've thought about is, I don't know if they still do that weird, like, looking around animation they used to do, but I've been noticing the ghosts just kind of stand there creepily a lot more than they used to. Okay, can we get a light on? Okay, no we can't. No! Okay, so what do we need? No, nah, I didn't know I already had a ghost event. Holy hell. I am not giving up. I'm doing way too many things. So, have I taken a photo of the ghost? No, I need to figure out. I need to take a photo of the ghost to see if this is a phantom. So I don't, because of the Chronicle update, I'm not sure how phantoms work. Christ alive. Christ alive. Christ alive. Oh my god, wait. What's... I gotta think. Oh my god, he just stopped for a while. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. Just close the door a little bit so he doesn't see me. Okay, that ghost was weird. It seemed like a Dio for a second. Which maybe it is Mimic? Oh my god. Alright, again, let's take a deep breath and slow down. As I was saying, I don't know how phantoms work. See, there's a video of a ghost, but it doesn't look staticky, and I can't really see the ghost, so maybe it's a phantom? We did get mist form. It's also been harder for me to tell poltergeist, but if it's Mimic, we would have ghost orbs, and that's the main thing that makes me think it's not Mimic. Okay, breaker is on. Since we used the one smudge, scissors, let's go get smudge, maybe another crucifix. Let me see if I can get out of here. Let me regroup here. So of course, since we took the sanity, we don't have any to go back in with. But I'm coming in with 2 smudges and another crucifix just to try and save me. I'm gonna put this other crucifix maybe more on this side, because that's where he wanted to hunt last time. So, did you break the light? No, this light's on. Maybe it is a poltergeist, because I'm hearing stuff being thrown. We did break this light. Okay, where's my big light? I'm gonna start using my... Great. I'm gonna start using my big light. I'm gonna drop a smudge in here. See, this is gonna be hard. My goal was to get a photo of the ghost. To just confirm if it was phantom or not, because I don't know. I know I have video of the ghost. Okay, I'm getting so confused. But I don't know for sure if this means phantom, because I don't see any static. Okay, that's the thing though. We got hunted, and I do now remember that phantoms are more invisible during a hunt, and that ghost was pretty visible. So the thing is, if it's a Mimic, it might just, you know, behave differently, if we can just for sure get that. Oh my god, what a throw. Here's what I'm gonna do. Can I still get a photo of that? Yes, I'm gonna just fill up my photos with that. I'm gonna determine if it's a phantom just from a hunt, which we kind of already did before. I don't think it's a phantom. It might be a... I think it's a poltergeist. Now, I know not every poltergeist throw is going to be a crazy throw, but, I mean, the only thing I can go off right now is that it's... Damn it! Why can't I... We already have mist form. Shadow ghost, object thrown, mist form. I want to just burn up this other one. Put it more in here. I'm gonna try and get one more hunt and just see how it behaves. My guess now is poltergeist because it's been throwing. I don't think it's a phantom because I saw it a lot during that hunt. Like, phantoms are pretty hard to see during a hunt, and I looked at him a pretty good amount of time. during that last hunt. But I wanted my flashlight just so I could see. Hey, Peter, are you here? Whoa, whoa, oh god. Oh god, he's here. Peter is here. He seems like the speed. I do need to see Peter though. Oh god. Peter, don't go through there. Peter, Peter, please. Peter, please. He seems like a normal blinky ghost. Please. Please get me back here. I think it's over. Okay, I'm gonna sit in my hiding spot for a second. I'm thinking it's poltergeist. I don't think it's mimic because we have not seen ghost orbs, and I've looked a decent amount. I think he was in the room. We would have seen a ghost orb. I can't exactly do poltergeist tests like I used to. I need to learn like how poltergeists kind of work after the Chronicle update. But I'm pretty sure this is a poltergeist. But we still need other stuff to do. But there, he's smudged now. We have one more smudge to protect me. Let me try and get whatever else I can. He wanted to... See, where's my camera? It's not... I think I threw it back here, running away. So what do I need? Need 2 more videos. Could have gotten that crucifix burning. Grab the smudge. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think he's moved rooms again. Is my breath in here? Because he's been hunting from not in here. This is dangerous. Very dangerous. If I can survive a couple more hunts though, we'll prove that it's not a mimic. I mean, that first mimic, even just by the different hunts, I could tell it seemed weird. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Nah, I hate the inventory system. I just smashed Q because I didn't know what was left. I didn't know which one was going to be my smudge. God, I wish I could just choose. I didn't have to count my inventory. It's the only game on the planet where you have to count your inventory. Oh, whatever. I know I need to just get good. He sped up damn fast, though, too. Okay, it was poltergeist. I didn't even know if I put poltergeist in. Alright, whatever. See, I want to do a little bit crazier stuff. I think I did get the film. It just kills me at the end. But there, if I'm gonna do that, I should probably pay attention to what my slots of my inventory are. Almost got there. I went past it. I wasn't expecting it to be my next one, so I think I went past it. Let me just look. 237 interactions. I guess that's the poltergeist. 4 favorite room changes. God, I don't know if it's like they made it more likely or something, but even in professional, it seems like they changed their room a lot, and in nightmare, it's even more so. 2 abilities, only 2 abilities, so I never saw an explosion. 11 events. Alright, well, I wasn't exactly certain that one was going to be a perfect game either. Let's see how many points I have now. 182. Okay, but I am getting a little more into it. Problem is nightmare mode. I might... See, the problem with nightmare is it would be a lot better if you could just play nightmare, but also have the sanity board. Like, if you could just keep track of how much sanity you had. So, I don't know, I might try that. Because it's just, keeping track of your sanity was the hardest thing there, and also just using it all at the beginning. So, I don't know, we might try that. But otherwise, I do want to focus maybe more on getting points now than just getting perfect games. So we'll try a little bit of everything. For the next video, we might shake things up. I still want to try nightmare, but we might try nightmare but with the sanity turned on just to see if I can get a better gauge of what's happening. It does make it a little easier to figure out what the ghost is, but I don't know. We'll try. But now I do have a bit more experience with this, and we're getting through some points more, so as we get closer and closer to Halloween, my amount of points is going to be going up. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.